Welcome to Franchise Marketing Radio, brought to you by SeoSamba. Comprehensive high-performing marketing solutions for mature and emerging franchise brands. To supercharge your franchise marketing, go to SeoSamba.com. That's SeoSamba.com.
Lee Cantor here, another episode of Franchise Marketing Radio, and this is going to be a fun one. Today on the show, we have Kyle Retter, and he is with Fitness Premier. Welcome, Kyle.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Well, I'm excited to learn what you're up to. Before we get too far into things, tell us about Fitness Premier.
Fitness Premier is we're a fast-growing group workout gym concept where we focus mainly for fitness groups, group classes. We focus highly on customer support and retainability. We started our brand in 2016. Current locations are in Illinois and Indiana, which we're obviously trying to venture into Georgia area as well.
So you're a franchisee. What drew you to this organization?
Essentially, Jason and his team. I supported them with their IT work, and I just fell in love with their whole back-end team, their corporate team, and I just realized that they were, I've always wanted to own my own gym, and their atmosphere and the way they operate and help the franchisees through all from step A to Z, from just the beginning of signing up with them, opening locations, all that. They're just always there for you, and they have strategic model in place that is easy to follow. And I knew they were the right company for me, the right franchise for me.
Now, you were in the military, right?
Yes, sir. I did Airforce from 2006 to 2012, and then I contracted through the military for 10 years after that, and then now I'm working on private jets.
So you're still doing your IT work?
Yes, sir. I own my own company, IT, access control, video surveillance. So I'm still doing that, and obviously the goal is to move away from aviation and solely focus on gyms and the IT side of things. I've focused my entire IT business to help gyms, actually. I know that there's a lot of offerings that I can give, and I believe that gyms don't need a whole sophisticated system, but they need to be protected and helped out, just as all small businesses do. So that's where I focus my area to. So
you've been in IT for your career. You were in the military as part of your career, but still playing in the IT space. And then you get out of the military, work in IT, and targeting gyms, I guess, as your offering serves the gym marketplace. You could have chosen any fitness center to partner with, but somehow Fitness Premier kind of got your attention. What about Fitness Premier kind of was different than the other gyms that maybe you've experienced or worked with or worked out in over the years?
Their allowance and their willingness to be open to the franchisee. They give back-end support as far as management training, the financial side, the real estate side, everything. But the one thing that when I went and visited them, and the atmosphere of the gym itself, it's exactly what I wanted. And I used to live in Florida, and the local gym there, that atmosphere was very similar for the member side and the staff side. I would essentially just find myself in that gym for hours, just hanging out, because I love the atmosphere. And being a part of Fitness Premier, they offer that same atmosphere, but they have the back end already in place. They can help me because when I started the IT company, it was everything by myself. I did the LLC creation, the marketing, everything. It was a long road. I mean, I'm still learning stuff a year later. And I just, with Fitness Premier, they had everything I wanted in a gym from operational plus all the back end support as well. And it's not like a cookie cutter gym, if you want to say that. It's very flexible, and the franchisee can pretty much set up the gym however they want to. They can alter, like if they want to focus more toward some equipment that like CrossFit if they want, or if they want to do the basic package that is normally offered, you can do that. It's a lot of flexibility that Jason and his team gives the franchisees.
Now, when you started your own business and you didn't have kind of that support around you and you were just kind of figuring out stuff on your own, there's good and bad of that. Obviously, you took the risk to do something like that because you felt you had the skills and you had enough knowledge to be able to pull it off. Then you're getting in the gym business, and maybe that's not, you haven't been, maybe you've, went to the gym, but to have all of those kind of things that you used to worry about kind of taking care of for you makes you feel more comfortable and safe investing in a brand like Fitness Premier, right?
It does. I mean, there obviously with any business, there's no guarantees, but they create that sense of relief, I guess, that that you're going to make it. You're going to take all the help that they give you and create something for yourself, and they're not going to let you fail. I mean, I've been told several times there's no option for failure. They're going to make the franchisee and that gym successful.
So was there any kind of hesitation, or was this something that you just believed in the culture, or was this something you went back and forth and you're like, I don't know, and then you talked to maybe your friends or family and you're like, hey, what do you think? Like, what was kind of there had to be a tipping point where all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is, it's not like an impulse buy where you're like at the store and you're like, oh, I think I'll buy that Snicker bar, like this is a big decision.
Yeah, it is. It was. So like I mentioned before, I knew what I've always wanted in a gym. I've been working out since I was 16, and I've been to a lot of gyms, and I've been to good ones, I've been to bad ones. But I knew what atmosphere and the operational style of gym that I wanted. And as soon as, like after meeting the whole team through the IT side of it, I got a further view of how they operated, and kind of jump started the whole idea of opening or franchising with them. But just looking at, I questioned them one day and just pinged them for some answers and inquiries about how they operate and stuff and what their gyms look like. I looked online, and it wasn't really I had no hesitations. I just knew that this was going to be a right fit, and I knew I would have the support that I needed from their teams. And it was a gym that I really wanted to market and grow with them. And obviously my 10-year goal is to open 10 of these gyms. So it's going to be a good journey ahead.
So what were some of those questions when you were deciding, because like you were in a unique position, right? Because you were doing work for them from a technical standpoint, and you were kind of maybe seeing some behind the scenes stuff that a typical franchisee wouldn't see necessarily. You got to see them in real life, and you got to see them, going through a project together. So you can see, how do they behave? Are they really good people? Like you're seeing a side of them that maybe a typical franchisee wouldn't get to see because you were a contractor for them, right? Doing some work on their behalf.
Yes, sir. So some of the questions I asked them was how the process first would start. Like basically, how do I where do I start in becoming a franchisee? And then it just led on to like, all right, I'm all about safeguarding myself and my family. So I pretty much always have a backup plan. So that was another question is like, hey, what happens if for some reason out of the blue we do fail? And what about and what would that process look like? Basically, they were so confident with their answer, it just made me feel like, all right, we're not going to fail. There's no option for this. Some other questions I had were like the main was like, how does the real estate portion of it work? And luckily, Jason is a certified real estate for commercial real estate, and that really relieves a lot of my anxiety or stress, or I guess questions I had, because I knew, I mean, he's an all-in-one. They're an all-in-one team. They have the construction company, they have the real estate side of it, they have the marketing side of it.
Was that a concern, the marketing or getting people in the gym? Because there's a million gyms out there. You know, like how do you find the number you need in order to be successful? Was that an issue for you, or you just felt like, hey, I can do that part myself? I don't need them necessarily.
No, because I know how hard it is to market myself in the IT side. They have a great marketing platform, and that's another bonus bonus that I really enjoyed from their offerings. I mean, obviously they're all over the marketing side. I mean, I haven't even opened a gym, and I at least get an article a week posted for myself and the future of this gym opening, and obviously radio talks, and it's been a great experience going down that road.
So was there one fear over another that was like kind of the deciding point, or once you felt confident, like once they kind of convinced you like we got your back, then you were like, okay, let's go boldly forward, and then it's just a matter of let's get this thing going as fast as possible so I can get up to my 10 that I want out of here.
Yep. I mean, honestly, I knew the team already. I do have that advantage over most because I was already contracting with them. But I mean, all I had was a few questions just to ease my mind and just to make sure they were the right fit. But outside of that, I have no worries. Like, it's been a great adventure. It's been, all the processes are streamlined. The communication is there. So, and we're doing everything in our power to get a location open. And I know it's going to happen soon. So, and as I said again, there really wasn't any hesitation. Like, I just, in my heart, I knew that this was the right way to go.
So, so you don't have the location, it's not up and running yet?
No, not yet. So we're still in the, I guess you want to call it phase one part of it, where we got 4 or 5 prospects for locations. We're looking at many different areas around Georgia, and even a few in South Carolina that are close by, because I'm right on the border in Savannah, Georgia, of South Carolina. So we're basically we find locations and we vet them, and we make sure the community size is where we want to be. We try to target the communities around 15 to 20,000 in a population within that 5-mile radius, so we can make sure that we get the members and acquire the members to be successful. I mean, there's a lot of vetting process through the location portion of it, just because you don't want to go somewhere with 3,000, with a population of maybe 3,000 to 5,000, and then you only get a small percentage of that. And that's kind of where we don't want to do, because we know they have expressed through experience that it just doesn't work.
So now the ideal gym member, though, is, like you said, there has to be enough of them. What is the profile of the ideal gym member? Is that somebody that is a mom? Is it a CrossFit person? Is it a, super fit person? Is it an older person? Like, is there a profile for that ideal premier member?
We cater to all, no matter the age, what type of fitness you're into, CrossFit, powerlifting. We just want to be that gym that can support everybody. And we just don't want to focus just on CrossFit or just on powerlifters, because it's a small community. If you can cater to all of them and create that customer relationship, and then those services, whether it's group classes, team training or personal training, that's our goal, is to cater to everybody and offer a service that everybody can use.
So the gym offers all of those things. It offers group fitness. It offers personal training. If you want to work out on your own, there's that opportunity. So it's like what if I need like help in, nutrition? Is there a nutritionist? Are there kind of people helping me with my whole holistic kind of fitness and health, or is it primarily fitness?
So some trainers are well equipped for nutrition. I don't think that we have a full nutrition program. I could be wrong. But if we don't, that's something that where we can expand and offer to the community as well. That's the other part of the location, or per franchisee too. Some of those decisions get made by them, and then we assess the community as well to see what's needed in that community. And obviously we offer like the massage tables, massage chairs, and then we have the Theraguns, which can help with the muscle growth, and it's like a massager, a handheld massager for your muscles. And we offer tanning booths as well. It also all depends on location and the size, and our average size, or where we want to be, is around 7,500 square feet or more. That way we can offer everything all in one platform. But there are some communities where we have smaller sizes, so we're limited to what we can offer.
And you haven't decided yet because you're still looking for your spot?
Right now, I want to be in that realm of 7,500 square foot or bigger. That way we can support everybody. That also allows you to have more equipment to be able to cater to all members, whether it's CrossFit or powerlifters. But the goal is, we're more of a well-versed gym that isn't focused on just one particular group.
Right. You're trying to have something for everybody that's interested in fitness and wellness.
Yes, sir.
So if somebody wants to learn more, maybe get a hold of Fitness Premier, get a hold of you, maybe talk to you about your experience, what is the best way to connect with them or you?
Their website is the easiest way to connect with them, fitnesspremierclubs.com. There's a chat box that you can go straight to and just type in your questions, and you can find their phone numbers as well. Or if you want to contact me, I'd be happy. You can call me anytime, 850-585-9432. I'd love to chat and answer any questions.
And then you're looking, this location will be somewhere in the Savannah or South Carolina area?
Yeah, so Savannah or any of the outskirts of Savannah, which would be Pooler, Springfield, Rincon. And then we're also looking in Hilton Head, South Carolina, and possibly Brunswick, Georgia as well.
Wow, you can build that empire.
That's the goal.
Well, Kyle, congratulations on all the success and best of luck in this adventure.
All right. Thank you, Lee.
All right, this is Lee Cantor. We'll see y'all next time on Franchise Marketing Radio.